Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my 2017 favorites, all the products that I have been absolutely loving in the last year. I actually wasn't sure whether I wanted to do this video or not, but everyone has been posting these kind of videos and I have been binge watching these videos. I feel like I've only been watching 2017 favorites, so I thought it's time to do mine as well. This one is going to be high-end, but if you guys want to see a drugstore version, I would absolutely love to create that. So give this video a thumbs up, and if I get enough thumbs ups, I'll definitely create a drugstore version if you guys would like to see that. So let's move on with the video. I am going to go in order of how I apply my makeup so I don't forget anything. So the first thing I apply on my face is primer. And I feel like I'm gonna have two products in like every category because I'm just so high maintenance like that. But anyway, these are just my favorite products. So the first primer that I absolutely love, and if I was told that I could only pick this primer, these two primers forever, I would be happy. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Benefit PoreFessional. I've already gone through a whole tube of this. This one is a travel size version. That's all I have left to show you, and this one is also almost over. If you guys don't know, this is a primer that is absolutely amazing to fill in your pores, and I absolutely love it. It mattifies my skin, it fills in my pores, even though I don't have a very large pore kind of issue, but I feel like this primer just smooths out my skin so well, and my foundation looks really nice when I have this on. So this is my first primer of choice. Another primer that I absolutely love is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This one is more like a luminizing primer, and I love to apply it on my cheeks, on my forehead, wherever I like to glow under foundation. It is absolutely amazing. It gives you the most beautiful glow. On days when you just want to wear no makeup and you still want to look glowy and healthy, I highly recommend wearing this primer just by itself because it's so glowy and beautiful. Then coming on to foundation, this should come as no surprise. If you have been watching my channel already, you will know I have spoken about this foundation so many times. This is my Cover FX Cream Foundation. It is just the best. Oh my god, you guys, I have been using this so much. I don't know how I have not hit pan on this already because I feel like this is the foundation that I've grabbed the most. I have taken this on 2 vacations with me, and this is all I wore on vacation. It is just amazing. You can get a full coverage out of it. You can layer it, or you can just dip your brush in it once and go on your face and just get a very sheer layer of foundation. It is so easy to use. It comes with a sponge on the bottom, which I never use, so it looks pristine and new. I just dab my brush in this stuff and just go on my face. But it is honestly the most beautiful, silky, creamy formula. It doesn't make me too greasy, but it still gives me enough coverage, and it looks just amazing. It doesn't flash back. It is just perfection. If I could use only this foundation for the rest of my life, I would be happy. This is just genius. This does deserve an honorable mention. Even though I discovered this in December, I feel like I already know how good this is. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Foundation, and this is just amazing. I am wearing this on my face today. I think it looks flawless. It is just one of those foundations that gives you amazing coverage, but it doesn't make you look cakey, and it wears really well, and it just looks really beautiful on the skin and has a wonderful finish. I really like it. Now for concealer, this is also not going to be a surprise. I absolutely love my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this stuff. It lasts throughout the day. It gives you amazing coverage, and I absolutely love this stuff. It is just amazing. If you're looking for a concealer that doesn't flash back and lasts all throughout the day in the heat, this is just the one to go for. Again, an honorable mention goes to my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Even though I discovered this in December, I have been absolutely loving it. This is what I'm wearing on my skin today. The only difference between this and the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is that this is less drying, so I have been favoring this a little bit more. But I think I always have the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in my collection because I mix it with other concealers. It increases coverage. It is just amazing, but this one on its own is also amazing. This is also a great concealer. Now for a high-end powder, I am going to include the RCMA No Color Powder, even though the price of this is not high-end. But if you buy this in India, you'll probably get it at a high-end price. This is all I use to bake under my eyes, and it just sets my under eye perfectly. It doesn't crease throughout the day. It just looks perfect. It is finely milled. If you're looking for a powder to bake with, this is the one to go for. Now that powder is the one that I use to bake my under eye area, but to set the rest of my face, I truly love this powder. This is the Benefit PoreFessional powder. It is also another finely milled, amazing powder to set the rest of your face. Not so good for baking because it does have a skin tone to it. I prefer using white translucent powders to bake under my eyes because I'm already using so much foundation, corrector, concealer, so I don't like to add coverage under my eyes. But this one is just amazing to set the rest of your face. The only problem with this powder is that it does come in only one shade, so if you have a skin tone that is lighter than mine, this is probably going to be too dark for you because this matches my skin tone perfectly. It does come with a brush in the end, which I don't really use the brush that it comes with. I use my own brush. But this is a great powder. It is finely milled, it sets your face, and it just looks really nice. It doesn't look too powdery as well, so I really like it. Again, for eyebrows, I have two products. I wonder why I have two products for everything. Why couldn't I have just chosen one? Both of these are actually in my eyebrow drawer, so when I open my eyebrow drawer, I just pick out the one that is closer. I'm just lazy like that because both of them are amazing and I know whichever one I use, I'm gonna get a good result. So the first one is the Anastasia DipBrow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. I used to use the shade Chocolate before, but I lightened my hair and I decided that Soft Brown looks a little more natural on my eyebrows. It is just the most perfect product if you're looking for a waterproof, long stay, sweat-proof eyebrow product that sets your eyebrows as it applies it. They don't move throughout the day. This is just amazing. I absolutely love it. I've gone through one tub of this and this is like impossible to finish. But this is all I've been using for the past 2 years. Another eyebrow product that I discovered this year was the Benefit Kabrow. It is pretty much the same deal as the Anastasia DipBrow Pomade. It does come with its own brush. But again, I use my own brushes, but the brush that it comes with is pretty good. So this is also an amazing product. I've actually been preferring this shade a little bit because my hair is a little bit lighter. So this is the shade number 3. It's even lighter than my Soft Brown. So I have been using this a little bit more, but I love both of them equally. I cannot decide between both of them. They're both almost the same thing, but both of them are amazing. Okay, now coming to eyeshadow palettes, I do have a few to talk about. This palette, you guys, I was a little bit skeptical about this palette the first time I used it. I didn't think it was worth how much it sells for, but as I continued using it, I discovered that I absolutely love it. I took this palette with me on 1 or 2 vacations, and that's when I realized that I didn't miss any other eyeshadows. This was all I needed. It blends amazingly, it looks beautiful. I'm talking about the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. The first time I used it, I was like, I don't know whether it is worth how expensive it is, but it is. If you guys can get your hands on this, definitely get it. It is amazing. You will not regret it. It is a warm toned eyeshadow lover's dream. I mean, just look at these shades. They are pigmented, they blend beautifully. The shimmers on here are just out of this world. This is the palette that I am wearing on my eyes today, and I think the look that you can get from this palette, the amount of looks that you can get from this palette are just incredible. They're amazing eyeshadows. So this is the first palette that I have really enjoyed in 2017. The whole internet went crazy for this palette, and rightfully so. It probably looks like I haven't even used this, but you guys, trust me, I have. It looks like I haven't used this palette, but trust me, I have. You only need to dip your brush in these shadows like boop once and you get so much color. I have absolutely been enjoying this palette. Whenever I use it, the look that I create, I absolutely love. It is amazing. It has never failed me. This is just one of the most amazing eyeshadow palettes in the market. Another palette that I feel like I should mention is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I absolutely love this as well. All of these eyeshadows are like red, berry, maroon kind of toned. This one is just an amazing neutral palette. If you're a neutrals girl and if you get this palette, you're not gonna regret it. The quality of the eyeshadows is amazing. They are pigmented, they are smooth, they blend really well. Plus it smells like candy, so you can't go wrong there. It comes with a huge mirror, so this is a perfect travel palette as well because you can take this on vacation and you won't need to carry a mirror because it comes with such a huge one that you can just look into this mirror and it's clear and nice and I can see everything. I really love this palette. It is just phenomenal. Oh there, I didn't use amazing again. For eyeliner, again, this will come as no surprise. This is the Sigma Lineace in Legend. If I could only choose one black liquid eyeliner, this would be it. It has a brush tip, it is waterproof, it is black as hell, it is great. I do have an affiliate code with Sigma, which if you use, you will get 10% off. So please use that code whenever you're shopping from Sigma. And Sigma has some amazing brushes as well. I absolutely love this liner, you guys. This is just one of the best liquid liners I've ever used. And it takes a long time to finish a liquid liner, but I've already finished one. This is my second one, so that says a lot. A high-end mascara that I truly enjoyed in 2017 was the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of my favorites videos as well. It is just so good, you guys. It volumizes your lashes. It makes them look super thick and black. And what else do you want from a mascara? It does amazingly. It's just one of the best mascaras I've ever used. I keep going back to this. It doesn't fail me anytime, and this is just really good. The wand is super chubby and spiky, as you can see, so it really doesn't clump up your lashes. For bronzer, again, I have two. The first one is my Bahama Mama bronzer. I'm pretty sure I featured this in my 2016 favorites. I'm not sure, but I've hit pan on that, and it says a lot when I hit pan on a product, because I just have so much makeup. So when I hit pan on something, it truly means that I must absolutely enjoy it. It is amazing. It's just the perfect tone, and this is a bronzer that is really hard to dupe. I've never seen an undertone, a color like this. It is just amazing. You'll get the most beautiful natural looking contour when you wear this. It blends beautifully, it sits on the skin really well, plus it lasts really long. In the packaging, I mean, the Balm's packaging is just, this is just out of this world. Another bronzer that deserves some love is my Hoola bronzer. This is the one that I truly enjoyed using in the later part of the year, because that's when I discovered it. It is the most blendable powder I've ever used. It is the perfect combination of pigmented yet powdery, because when products are too pigmented and they're not blendable, then that's a disaster. Or if they're too powdery and blendable and if they're not pigmented, then that's another form of disaster. But this is perfect. It is the perfect amount of pigmented yet powdery, so it is blendable, it is perfect, it is amazing. I do think the packaging is a little bulky, but that is what protects it from breaking, because I have dropped it once and it didn't break. So maybe the packaging is good in that way, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty cute. I do really enjoy this, and yeah, this is one of the bronzers that I've been constantly using in 2017. If I was told that I could only wear this blush for the rest of my life, I would probably be okay. I'd be sad, but you know, I'd be okay with it. This is MAC Desert Rose. It's just the perfect pinky brown kind of everyday natural flush kind of color. It looks good with all sorts of lipsticks, all sorts of makeup looks. If you are the kind of person that wants a no thought blush, you don't want to worry about what blush to pair with what look, this is the kind of blush to go for, because it is the kind of color that you naturally flush when you are out in the sun or when you've been out running and you get that natural redness. This is the kind of color that I personally get, so I absolutely love this blush. I've used this so much. I wonder why I've not hit pan on it. This is MAC's Desert Rose. I don't know whether I said that or not, but yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite blushes of all time. Was this in my 2016 favorites? I don't know. If it was, then that says how much I love it. Honestly, choosing highlighter was just so difficult, because I truly love my Becca Champagne Pop, my MAC Oh Darling, even though I discovered it in the later part of the year, but I absolutely love MAC Oh Darling. I love my Illuminizer, I love my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, but I think the highlighter that I picked up the most in 2017 was this one by JOUER. This is the highlighter in the shade Citrine. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. This is what I'm wearing on my face today. I think it looks really beautiful. It's the perfect champagne gold kind of color, so pigmented, and it lasts really long on the face. I can definitely see highlight on my face at the end of the day. It is amazing. I truly love this. I think we're done with everything except lipsticks, and honestly, picking up lipsticks was not that hard for me, because I've heard a lot of people say that picking out their favorite lipsticks was extremely difficult, which, I mean, if you think about it, it is kind of difficult when you have a bajillion lipsticks, but I definitely have a few favorites that I gravitate towards. If you guys know me, you know that I absolutely love lip liners. So the first lipstick that I'm going to talk about is definitely Kylie's Dirty Peach. I wonder why this shade does not get as much recognition as it should, because it's such a unique shade and I haven't been able to dupe this. Even though I have so many lipsticks, I haven't been able to find a dupe for this particular color. It is just so beautiful and so unique. I love the lip liner. I wear it by itself. I love the liquid lipstick. I wear it by itself. I mix it with other colors. Plus it smells so good. It smells like a dessert. I do have chocolate cake in my refrigerator right now. Chocolate cake at 3 AM. Probably not a good idea. So here is what that looks like. Of course it dries down matte and it's just the most beautiful peachy nudie kind of color. I'm going to talk about 3 more high-end lip liners that I truly love. The first one is by Huda Beauty. This is the shade Venus. I do really love Huda Beauty lip liners. They stay on throughout the day. They don't move. They're super pigmented. They will cover up any pigmentation that is on your lips and it'll give a full coverage and look like liquid lipsticks. So I truly love the Huda Beauty lip liners. This is the shade Venus and this is the shade Bombshell. MAC Soar is definitely a cult favorite and I can totally see why. I used this lip liner so much in 2017. I wonder why I still have so much left, because I remember continuously using it. That is what it looks like, the top one. Then for actual lipsticks, if you gave me a choice between liquid lipstick and regular lipstick, I would always choose regular lipstick. Even though on camera you see me using a lot of liquid lipsticks, but in daily regular life, I tend to always prefer my bullet lipsticks over my liquid lipsticks because they're not as drying, they're comfortable to wear, they don't give you butthole lips and they just look nicer overall, because liquid lipsticks are very unforgiving. They will highlight any fine lines, any dry patches on your lips, but bullet lipsticks are a lot more forgiving. My favorite bullet lipsticks of all time definitely have to be MAC lipsticks. I mean, these lipsticks are special. They're really special and they are just the most amazing formula. I only have the matte ones and the retro matte ones because that's pretty much all I wear. And the MAC matte formula and the retro matte formula is my absolute favorite formula for lipstick. I'm gonna show you my favorite shades. My red lipstick of choice of all time, this is Ruby Boo. You can see how much I've used. Whenever I'm wearing a red lipstick, I'm wearing a red lip liner, and this is always the red lipstick I'm wearing. Nothing beats this for me. The color is beautiful. It is a true red that looks good on every skin tone. Here is the swatch of that. You can see how vibrant that red is. Then we have Lady Danger, which is my favorite orange lipstick of all time. Whenever I'm looking for an orange lipstick, this is the first lipstick that comes to my mind. I mean, can you blame me? Look at that color. Isn't that fabulous? All Fired Up is just the most beautiful pinky red of all time. And this lipstick is super special to me because this was my first MAC lipstick. And I have used it a lot. I've had this for about 1.5 to 2 years, I think. This is just one of the most special lipsticks in my collection because I remember I was in a phase where I only used this for weeks on end and I absolutely loved how it looked. But now I'm more of a nude lipstick girl, so let's discuss the nude lipsticks. This one is Velvet Teddy. Definitely one of the most amazing nude lipsticks out there, but if you're darker than I am, this will wash you out. If you're lighter than I am, or if you're the same complexion as me, this is the perfect nude for you. Okay, we have Meher, and this is just also one of those cult favorite MAC nude lipsticks, and I can totally see why. It's just one of the best nude lipsticks out there. If you're looking for a perfect everyday kind of shade, this is it. This is Please Me, and this is an offbeat kind of nude. It is a very pale pinky kind of nude. It's so unique. I truly love this color. So here is the swatch of that. It might not look that special in the swatch, but it truly looks like a beautiful nudie pink on the lips and just makes you look really fun and girly. I do need a makeup wipe, and I think I'll just use my PAC Clean Slate wipes because these are just amazing. Even though this is a high-end favorites, honestly I use these so much, and they're super thin and they just remove makeup so easily, especially when you're doing lip swatch videos, and I do have to film a lip swatch video after this. and honestly, just look at that. They're amazing. Okay, my favorite high-end makeup setting spray has definitely got to be Fix Plus, my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm totally out of this. I have a few drops left, but I definitely need to get a new one of this, and I definitely will, because this is just the best makeup setting spray. It melts all of your powders into your skin and makes your skin look like skin. Even though you have tons of makeup on, I spritz this on my brushes to make my eyeshadows more pigmented, and sometimes when my skin is feeling a little bit dry, I'll even spray this on my face, wait a while, and then apply my foundation, and it just makes your foundation look really dewy and beautiful. So truly one of the best makeup setting sprays out there. So this is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Do let me know if you guys would like to see a drugstore version of this. I would absolutely love to create that. I hope you've subscribed to my channel already. If you haven't, please take a moment to click that subscribe button right there. You can also click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified whenever I have a new video up, and you will be one of the first ones to watch my video. You can also follow me on Instagram to know what is up with me when I'm filming, when I'm editing, behind the scenes, and all of that stuff. Leave your comments down below telling me what your favorite products were of 2017. I would absolutely love to know your star products of last year so I can experience some more amazing new products. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you super soon in my next one. Bye bye.